Okay, Dan, here's the story. I think it was around 1970, just before I came back, and they were going to invade Cambodia. But I re-upped to go back to Nam where it was safe. But anyway, I was running radar, ground movement radar, picked up whatever moved. Trees waving, water buffalo walking down the path, people walking around, stuff like that, motorcycles. Anyway, we were with the 175s and 8 inches. We were attached to them, giving them radar movement information. But anyway, we had a monkey, and when they started giving out the firing orders as the type of projectile and the number of charges to get the thing going and all that stuff, FDC would give them fire directions. Anyway, our monkey could hear them shouting out directions, and it knew what was coming up, man. Some big noises. Anyway, that was the 175s had a long barrel, and the 8 inches had a shorter barrel. I think the 175s probably could make it over into Cambodia from where we were. 8 inch, I don't think they had such a long range, but anyway. I think basically they're the same caliber size barrel. What was I? I was back at base camp and I was walking by this big tube like a 175. I tapped it with my finger and it rang like a bell. Amazing. 10-ton piece of iron. Anyway, we're there. That's the time I got drunk on an old French building. Got drunk on champagne. We lived in a Connex shipping container. But anyway, right next to a stream, we took our bath in a stream. Kids would come by in their little dugout boats with fish and crabs and lobsters or whatever. Gonna be a long one. Anyway, we moved from there over right next to Cambodia. There was a sign right there saying, I guess it was saying, this is Cambodia. Anyway, if you stood in back of the piece and you looked up when they fired, you could actually see the round going out. You have to look in the right place. But anyway, you could see the round. That was the place where it was the dry season. We were up to our hubcaps on a deuce and a half, up to the hubcaps, up to the hubs on in dust. What used to be probably was mud back in there on a dirt road. Anyway, it's a dry season. It hadn't rained for quite a while. Anyway, nighttime, everybody, the grunts, the infantry dug box holes like they usually do. We didn't dig anything. Started pouring like hell. I heard people waking up yelling and screaming. They're sleeping in a swimming pool. But anyway, that's the time we had a general come around. I think it was a general. And he's asking everybody how they're doing and stuff. I said, well, I need some shaded glasses, sunglasses. No problem, man. He give somebody an order. They were out to me the next day. Right next to Cambodia. Anyway, that was the 2 years I was there, and time to go back and get out of the army, but I re-enlisted and signed up to go back to Nam. Things are horrendous over there in Fort Carson. Race riots, people getting stabbed, you have to lock yourself in an NCO's room, stuff like that. Anyway, coming up on, 4.5 minutes? But anyway, at the previous place, girls would show up around when it's starting to get dark at the gate. Take the girl you needed for the night, and that was, everybody's happy. I'm happy, you're happy, everybody's happy. Peace out, man. I got a story for every occasion. Peace out, I'm out of here. It's 5 minutes.